So I recorded a video on the way to the gym, and when I got here, I realised that it was super blurry. For whatever reason, the iPhone autofocus let me down today. There was some good stuff in there, I tell you. So I'll recap a bit of it because I think it was quite important. So my business based in New Zealand, Dealify, it integrates with a bunch of different loan providers or banks. And so the whole core premise of the product is that a car dealer can submit finance applications to multiple lenders. So obviously I haven't been able to kind of launch that product officially until all the integrations are done. And so I've got 2 out of the first 3 ready, and I was hoping the 3rd one was going live last night, so I'd have all 3 then be able to market to my ideal customer. Product to be sweet. But unfortunately I got a message from them yesterday saying it's been delayed by 2 weeks, which is very disappointing. I get how it is though, like I'm a developer, these things take longer than you'd always expect, but still disappointing. But I'm going to go ahead with launching it anyway. I think 2 lenders is pretty good, and the 3rd one's coming in 2 weeks, so I'm pretty sure I can swing that with potential customers. The other thing I did yesterday was I met with an old colleague, and he was looking at buying a business, and it's not something I've ever really thought about, because I've always thought, like, when you think buying a business, you think there's big mergers where it's like they bought a business for $5 million or whatever. But he was talking about a business that sold for kind of like 30,000-40,000. And I was like, that's such an interesting way. Imagine instead of starting a business from scratch and like building code from scratch, starting with 0 customers, what if you just bought a business like that with a few thousand people on the list already that's in the niche that you want to build a product for? And then either the product you buy is something you can improve, or you build a product for that list, and then straight away you get a big head start. Well, it's probably for some of you not a big revelation, because you may have already done that or thought about that, but I always think about building businesses from scratch rather than taking over an existing business, you know. So it just goes to show, like, there's been several moments in the last couple of years where I've met up with a person, and they've just told me something that's just blown my mind. Like, they've got a whole different perspective on how to do business or how to achieve a certain goal, and it's just amazing. It really re-energizes me to think in different ways, come back to business the next day and really just step it up a level that often I didn't even know existed, but you kind of see behind the curtain on some of these things, and that happens a lot. I wonder how many more curtains there are to see behind. Probably a shitload of them. But today the plan is to get a little bit of support to do on the Vector. A few customers there need my help, which is going to be good to get them sorted. Hopefully today I'll finish that feature off I've been coding with the cash account automation. It's going to be really cool. I'm personally looking forward to using that feature, so it's got a double benefit for me as well. And then, like I was telling my friend yesterday, you can't just build a product and hope people will come. You'll build it and they will come. It just is not a thing. That might be an exception, and there might be companies that works for, but for the majority of companies, no one even knows you exist. And I was saying to him, like, if you go on a map, like go on Google Maps, and keep zooming out until you just see the world. and then think, oh yeah, my business is down there somewhere. And it's like, it's so small and insignificant. You can't expect people to find it. And even when it is kind of well known, there's still just millions, probably billions of people who just don't know you exist, or have never, and never will. So the marketing part's really key. So I'm going to have a big marketing focus over the next kind of few weeks, recording a lot of video content, things like how-to guides and stuff for my products. Tax time's coming up in Australia, so our product's really good at helping with investment taxes. So I'm going to be doing a whole campaign and building out a lot of content and assets for tax, which is going to be cool. So yeah, that's the plan. Just pulling up at home now. Had a really good gym session for those following along at home. Did shoulders and chest. Went really well. So it really sets me up for the day. So, hope you have a good day. I plan on having an awesome day. Make sure to do the things that are worth doing only. Cut out all the other crap. And on that note, get after it.